Been telling you about our Thanksgiving Day storm system for a while now. Now we're starting to zone in a little bit more on the details, specifically the potential for some strong, maybe even severe thunderstorms on Thanksgiving. So here's a risk map. In the highest category, which is medium right now, is the potential for a couple of wind gusts up to about 60 miles per hour. There is plenty of wind shear out there, so a brief tornado or two is also possible, and the strongest storms could contain quarter-size hail. Luckily at this time, no flooding is expected, and we'll continue to fine-tune that risk map here over the next day or two before Thanksgiving. The bigger picture here tonight shows our Thanksgiving Day storm system out over the Rockies right now, about to undergo cyclogenesis. That's when it moves into the plains. It also gets a cold front and a warm front. It matures a little bit and then eventually moves into the Wiregrass on Thursday. That's what's expected right now. We also had a cold front move through early this morning, and behind it there isn't a ton of cold air. It will be a little cooler tonight, but plenty of cloud cover associated with that one, even a couple of early day sprinkles. So some of that cooler air trying to filter in now from the north from front number one. It's 57 degrees in Greenville, 61 right now in Troy. The rest of us are mild, 67 in Geneva. Dothan is at 66 degrees this evening, 70 in Marietta, 73 in Vernon, also warm in Destin tonight, checking in at about 73 degrees. Here's your evening planner if you're heading out for dinner tonight. Before you cook your holiday meal, temperatures will be in the mid to low 60s here over the next several hours, dropping back into the 50s by early tomorrow morning. Also, do want to mention there is a possibility of some patchy dense fog. Early on Wednesday morning, visibility could drop below about a quarter of a mile. That could impact some of your travel plans if you're trying to leave early tomorrow morning. By Wednesday afternoon, we're partly to mostly cloudy at times. A warm front lifts north across the area, so you'll notice it's a little humid. And then now here we go into Thanksgiving Day. This is at 8 a.m. If you're leaving the Wiregrass, trying to go across the region, our local weather will be dry. But look at what happens by lunchtime. We start to see the first sign of thunderstorm development to our north and west. And then here comes the key part to the forecast. Do we break out in sunshine like we're seeing here by 2-3 p.m. ahead of the storms? If so, that would increase our severe weather risk a little bit. Also, early on in the game here, during the mid-afternoon, we may see a few isolated thunderstorms trying to develop across Pike and Barber County. That would increase the risk for a tornado or two a little bit more. Eventually, those storms form into a line. They move through the Wiregrass. The intensity right now is a part we're trying to forecast and zone in on. But regardless, some wind gusts up to about 60 miles per hour from 4 to 7 p.m. That low tornado threat here locally. And then following this system, temperatures really drop. We're going to get an Arctic blast. Check this out. Feels like temperatures by Monday and Tuesday morning could be in the low 20s. Actual air temperatures not going to be too far behind. So it's a busy extended outlook. We'll start with tomorrow morning. As we mentioned, the threat for dense fog will be there. Some strong thunderstorms possible on Thanksgiving. A reminder, you'll want to make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings, especially if you're cooking, you're doing outdoor plans on Thanksgiving, not really paying attention to the weather. Just make sure that you have that way to receive warnings as we get ready for those strong storms.